I come to you as one of your many children. I'm small and weak, and I need your strength and courage. May I walk in beauty and never behold the red and purple sunset. Make my hands respect the things that you have made, and my ears sharp to hear your voice. Make me wise, so that I may know the teachings that you have taught your children, and the lessons that you have hidden under every leaf and rock. Give me the strength, Great Spirit, not to be superior to my brothers and my sisters, but to be able to fight my greatest enemy, myself. So when life fades like the setting sun, my spirit will come to you without change. So if I can just get you to raise your hand to the heavens, both hands, and turn in a clockwise manner. And the reason I do that is we ask the Creator to bless us in our journey today, look after us today, and protect us. And if you're ever at home and watch your animals, you know, because our elders observe animals way back when. And before an animal settles down, they'll make that circle, make sure they're in a safe place. When you're home, you watch your cat or your dog, they'll do the same before they lay down, that they're in a safe place. Wala Diyo.
My number was 49. One thing you never forget is your number, because everything is numbered. All your clothes, your bedding, your towels, and if you lost anything, you were strapped. The first time I entered residential school, Sister Gilberta met me at the door. She asked me something in English and I responded in Mi'kmaq. I was strapped right there. That was my first trauma. Today, we reflect for all of our residential school survivors out there that suffered trauma, PTSD. We have a lot, and there's a lot of pain, and there's more that are being uncovered, that are being found. We're up to 1,500 now. What crime? That's such a crime. How can they do that to us? These are supposed to be people of God, the sisters and the priests. The things that they did to us, the things that happened. Every time I talk about it, I'm re-traumatized. I pray for everyone right across the nation, Indigenous, non-Indigenous, everywhere, because this is a black mark on Canada. I will never celebrate Canada Day. Not for what happened to my people and my ancestors. I am grateful to be alive today. I'm grateful to have my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, my son. I'm so grateful that I was not one of the victims that died, that was buried. I'm so grateful that you are all here today to show respect and kindness. And I ask each and every one of you to always be mindful of the pain and anguish, the trauma that we are experiencing today and in the future. Learn about get educated about our history, about our culture, everything that has happened. Wala yok dandel may dayo gamsid, akesal uno, akesal ke gamsid mijuajish, mijuajish kan meju, wala yok.
A true leader among our community among our leader of leaders, Chief Terry Paul.
Way, and thank you everyone for being here today. I am here with you today, not only as the Membertou chief, but also as a survivor of the Indian Residential Day School, Indian Residential School in Sinaganagani. For many people, recent news of the uncovering and the recovering of our children has shocked them deeply. But for me and all other survivors of the residential school, it is a resurgence of painful emotions that we lived and managed since the day we left those schools. After spending every day of my life for the last almost 40 years as chief of Membertou, I have carried the memories of the five-year-old boy who went to Shibanagani all those years ago with me each and every day. I remember each child having their head shaved as they entered the facility, as every child was assumed to have headlights. You were paraded in front of everybody. Here's the new people. They're not lousy anymore. I remember spoiled food served with meals. I remember being far away from my family for long periods of time. And I know that's common with all the survivors. I attended residential school for 5 years. And those years undoubtedly shaped me. As I grew, I promised myself that my experiences at residential school would not hinder me. I would not allow the painful times in my life to define the possibility of what I could do or be. I wanted better for those who came after me. A driver for my vision behind building Membertou has been to create a vibrant place for our children to grow, to run, to play around like everybody else. We built our school in Membertou to ensure that our children will grow with the freedom and joy to be themselves as proud Mi'kmaq. Proud Mi'kmaq. Today, what is called Canada Day, it's not about canceling the day. It's all ours. What it is, it's about acknowledging the true history of our nation. This country's history with Indigenous people across the country is dark. But let's look at it as an opportunity for our communities to step forward and have our stories and voices heard so that we can all move forward together. I am moved by the incredible amount of support our communities have received from our allies who traded their red and white for orange today. Like any movement in history, it takes unwavering allyship to move underrepresented people ahead. Thank you to our allies. And to my community and Indigenous people across the country, this is our moment to stand firmly on our land. Our land. And also to share our truth. The ripple effects of residential schools are still felt today. We must come together and heal for the next 7 generations. We have been through so much, and together we will walk this horrific road to justice. Thank you to my community and the organizers of this very important walk. You made us proud. You made us very, very proud. And lastly, and to that 5-year-old boy who couldn't imagine what was ahead all those years ago, I say to the 5-year-old boy, finally you are safe, you are strong, and someday your community will change the game. Claudio.
And today is about our youth. And on that note, I want to invite up 2 youth that are very important to us and to me, especially. And this is our youth chief, Jada Paul. Please come forward. And also Noah is going to follow. Come on up, Noah. But our youth chief here has a few words to say.
Hello, I'm Jada Paul. I'm from Membertou First Nation, and I'm Membertou's youth chief. Today we stand here in honor of the 1,500 residential schools that were found at the former residential school. The things our people have been through in loss of language and loss of culture, and I stand with our people. And not celebrating Canada Day is a step towards reconciliation. And love is stronger than hate. And I thank everyone who came out today in honor of the residential school survivors, and in honor of the residential school survivors, and in honor of all the children that never made it home. So thank you.
Walario del Begidayo Giskuk. Nida the Risi, Noah Matthews Kuma, Cleary Membertou. Midlast Winigel, Beskuradek, Nujui Jigna, Valerie Matthews of Jake Primo. I'm here as a descendant of a residential school survivor. I'm here as a youth in my community, and I'm here as a person who spends many hours, many days with our elders. And when I first heard about the bodies that were found at Kamloops, I didn't really get emotional over it, because for many years I knew there were so many unmarked graves, and it didn't affect me until today, hearing from our survivors. But they've been through it, and sorry. We lost so much as a people, but we're still here today. This isn't Canada. We're on Migamagi. This is our territory. Our ancestors weren't allowed to speak our language, practice our culture. But we're the generation needs to take that back. Without the language, we're warm bodies without the spirit. Best escape.
Once again, to all our allies that are out there, all the people from town, all the people from surrounding communities, plus all our cousins from up the road and down the road. We thank you for being here today and coming together in a good way. And we thank you for this beautiful sea of orange. Once again, how about a big round of applause for everybody coming out? I was like, Lori, I was just down there. Lori, do you see all the people coming? And she said, yeah, I just saw it on the video. I was shocked. So thank you for shocking me. At this time, we have 2 organizations that represent health, and I want them to come up and say a few words because there's a lot of organizations out there that are about support. And that's what we need. We need that support and that health and that working together. So with the Native Women's Association of Nova Scotia representative, we have Karina Matthews, come on forward, and also the Membertou Men's Group, Ryan Poole, my nephew.
Dalusi, Karina Matthews Denny. Uana Clanham, Juggage Juggage Clanham. Wiggy, Unamagi, Lewi, Migamagi. I want to say thank you very much for being here, for all coming safely. My name is Karina Matthews Deddy. I'm from Unamagi and Migamagi. Wiggy, I live in Membertou, which was once Gundoiktuk. That's what my dad called it. Gundoiktuk. It's that whole harbor. That's where my people were until they were moved forcibly. Today, I want to promote healing. We have to heal together. And we have unity here. I'm so happy to see all these people united. We're all brown. We are all brown, different shades. Light brown, dark brown, very, very light brown. But we are all brown. We're all human. And I love every one of you. Every single one. I've been praying for unity. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. This means a lot to our community and to our survivors and the children that they're uncovering right now. I would like to say we are all in this together. It's time. The revolution of the heart has begun. Kisalu, I love you. And I have eagle feathers to promote healing to my community. I found a bunch. And I offered tobacco for every single one. And it was a miracle that I found them, me and my son. So I was taking him for a healing drive. He wanted a wellness drive. Took him for a drive. And we went to all the spots where my dad showed us to go. And we brought tobacco, and it was amazing at the end. We were just blessed with many blessings, and I will never ever count them. They're free. And I'm gonna give them one to Chief Terry, one to Yvonne, and one to Lawrence. I gave one to May already. Wanna hold this for me?
So when somebody receives an eagle feather, it's a gift from the Creator. Because the eagle flies the highest, It takes your prayers. It helps with that mission to the Creator. Karina, he's right here.
Amazing turnout. It's great to see everybody here in support. And I'm from Membertou, I'm the president of the Membertou Men's Society. I'm also the father of 5 beautiful daughters. And so when I see the children and hear about what the children and the families went through, it just kind of breaks my heart, because I struggled with addictions 4 years ago and went through the whole process of having child services remove my children from my care, and that was my ultimate bottom. That was rock bottom for me, was losing my children for that period of time. So I can't imagine what the communities went through. So the Membertou Men's Society is a non-profit organization. We began about 4 years ago. Me and a group of childhood friends in the community got together. We started meeting in a trailer just to kind of share stories and talks amongst ourselves about issues that were going on in the community, addictions, mental health, grieving. And we wanted to become better men ourselves and become better fathers so that we could take care of our children and break the cycle. So we're in a society where men didn't have the opportunity to speak up or show their emotions or to explain to people what they were going through out of fear of being vulnerable or seen as weak. So we wanted to end the stigma toward men not being able to speak up. We wanted to create a loving, supportive environment where people can reach out, share their experiences, or share their needs, and we can work together to get them the help they need, to empower them. And we've been giving back to the community, so we do fundraisers, charitable fundraisers. We give back to the youth groups, the women's groups, the other men's groups in other communities with our elders, survivors. And we basically we love to host events like this where we can create conversation and a supportive atmosphere where we can share those stories and provide that healing that we need. And I just want to thank everyone for being here. And I want our survivors to know that we love you, we hear you, we believe you, and we're here for you from this day forward. So anytime you need anything at all, any one of you, please reach out. We have a lot of amazing support and services in our communities. And now it's time where we create environments where people are able to speak out and identify the needs, and we can access the supports in our communities. Membertou is a very amazing place. It's a beautiful community. A lot of powerful leaders, a lot of knowledgeable people. So I think that together we need to heal, we need to preserve our culture, and also share the knowledge and teachings from our survivors and our elders. So I thank you all here for being here today, from the bottom of my heart, from the Membertou Men's Society, and thank you all.
Dedicated to you guys for helping us on this healing journey. It's going to be a long journey, people, and we thank you. And this is the beginning. This is the start. And we thank you for coming. We thank you for wearing orange. We thank you for understanding. We thank you as well. When we hear this song, the Mi'kmaq honor song, those words have meaning. And it means, let's honor who we are as humans, human beings. Let us honor our ancestral lineage. Scots, British, Gaelic, French, Mi'kmaq, even Mohawk, all the way through. Honor your ancestral lineage as we come together, as we're doing now, to unite and help one another. help one another. Help one another, as the Creator intended us to do when we're placed here on Mother Earth. Sit down, Mo. So with that, if you know the words, sing along. Sons of Membertou, Membertou singers, and the Membertou Elementary School is here. Take it away.